Hello, my name is Troy Beans with 78freethrows.com. I'm in Colorado. For Colorado, that's home to me. Love being here. Love the mountains. Love that snow up there. Love just the fresh air outside. I love the elevation. It's home to me and I love being here. I am here for a week of prayer. This morning at Week of Prayer, I talked about the story of Joseph in the Bible. From Genesis, starts around 37. Genesis 37, chapter 37. An amazing story of a young man who, he's the favorite son. Favorite son of many, many brothers. And it causes problems because he holds people to a higher standard and he's not afraid to talk about it, and the brothers don't appreciate that. And then his dad makes him a special coat that nobody else gets. And then he has dreams about his brothers bowing down to him. You can see why his brothers aren't happy. Eventually, they're a long ways from home. Dad sends Joseph to go talk to them, go see how they're doing. They see him coming. They are so angry with Joseph. They're going to kill him. I mean, it's pretty serious. One of the brothers says, no, let's not do that. And while he's, twiddling his thumbs or whatever he's doing, they decide to sell him into slavery. He gets sold into slavery, and off he goes. You could imagine that. I mean, today we're away from family for a few hours and we're texting, we're calling. They live across the world, we Skype. We still get to see people. We never even think about the fact that we can't see them again. Joseph's on the back of that camel or whatever he was on, and he's not coming home. Not going to see Dad again. Not going to see Mom again. Not going to see his brothers, even though some of them clearly he may not want to see again. And, you think about Joseph, he could have just, shriveled up in a corner and said, you know what, I didn't deserve this, and checked out. A lot of us have a tendency to do that. He did not do that. He gets sold to Potiphar in Egypt, captain of the guard. It is not long before Potiphar trusts him completely. He's in charge of his whole house, lets him run the place. Potiphar's wife has a thing for him, keeps bugging him, keeps coming after him. Joseph says, no, I'm going to honor my God in a foreign land where he has no support system. I mean, none. He's going to stand up for what is right. That's impressive. That's powerful, regardless of circumstances. She accuses him of wrongdoing. He goes to jail. So he goes from favorite son to slave to ruler of a household, then to jail. And what happens in jail? He's not there very long and he's running the jail. The jailer trusts him completely. And he's taking care of the place. Clearly has some administrative skills. A couple guys in jail have dreams. They tell Joseph about them. They're very troubled. And he goes, hey, I serve a God who can tell you what your dreams are. And God reveals those dreams to him. One guy says, you're going to die tomorrow, which if Joseph was coming to me to tell me about my dream, would make me nervous. Second guy says, you're going back to Pharaoh. You're going to be butler again. And you know what? When you do, let him know who I am. See if I can get out of this place. Well, the guy goes back to Pharaoh and for 2 years completely forgets about Joseph until Pharaoh has a dream himself. And what am I going to do? And the butler says, hey, I know somebody who can interpret your dream. So they send for Joseph. He cleans up, goes before Pharaoh. Pharaoh tells him the dreams. And Joseph says, you're going to have 7 years of amazing food. And then you're going to have 7 years of famine. Pharaoh says, well, we need a guy who can take charge of this and make it happen. And I can't think of anybody better than you, Joseph. Favorite son, slave, rises up in a household to jail to second in command of all of Egypt. The entire time, keeping his integrity, following what his conscience is telling him to do. We make excuses all the time why our behavior, why our lives are what they are. Joseph didn't make any excuses. Joseph knew what he needed to do, and he did it. So when you think about, oh, my family, my kids, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my spouse, if it wasn't for them, life would be great. Sorry excuse. You decide. You stand up for what is right. You listen to your conscience. And as Joseph did, every single one of us has the power of God at our fingertips. Just pray. I mean, really pray. And not just every once in a while. Develop a prayer life with God. Spend time with God. Get that wisdom of God. Then you can handle whatever comes at you the way Joseph did. Again, like always, love to hear what you think. Love to get your ideas. Love to get feedback on this video. Until then, I will talk to you soon. You have a wonderful day.